This is a normal concrete floor. Would you believe it? After 2 months of construction site tracking and shooting, make a 3-minute condensed tutorial video, teach you step by step to make a hard and shiny ground. Construction teaching of Emery solidified floor, coming soon. First you have to figure it out. Why is it called Emery solidified floor? Summarize in a simple sentence. On the poured concrete floor, before the surface cement is solidified, sprinkle with Emery material. Let it be integrated. After the concrete is completely dry, perform surface sanding and polishing. But to make the Emery solidified floor with high flatness, uniform surface color, no cracking, no hollowing, you need to pay attention to those details to make this standard. Now we're going to start the show. First and foremost, the selected concrete type must be C25 strength or higher. Fly ash must not be added. Choose a mixing station with multiple eyes. Use a tricycle transporting concrete materials to the designated location. Perform manual first leveling and paving. Pour concrete on the ground. At this moment, workers need to use special scrapers to level the concrete. While paving, we will use high-tech fixed-point laser levels. Random dotting leveling. That's the first hurdle of the flatness requirement. There are 4 more times to control the flatness. Please pay attention to the details of the operation. Second, leveling. Using laser leveling equipment. Slow scraping of concrete. Machines should not move too fast. Workers are required to cooperate with replenishment at the same time, so as not to have a low point after scraping the ruler. Depression after concrete sets. After 2 laser machine leveling, it's about to be our old master's turn. Handheld 3-meter scraping ruler. The ground is scraped in an orderly manner again. While trusting in high-tech equipment, don't forget the experienced craftsmen. Complete these 3 steps. The leveling of the concrete bottom layer has basically come to an end. The rest of the time, we have to wait for the initial setting state of the concrete surface. Carry out the next process, Emery surface construction. So you start with a hand sander, pulping of initial setting concrete. This step effectively improve the bonding between Emery materials and the ground. Then put the first Emery, sprinkle evenly over the concrete surface. At this time, note that the Emery material cannot be sprinkled at one time. It needs to be sprinkled twice. After the audience is sprinkled with Emery material, use a polisher. Compact the material to the concrete surface. This step requires the cooperation of a single and double disc grinder, cross back and forth grouting. When the Emery is pressed to a certain extent, the fourth flatness has come to control the key point. 2 people cooperate. Use a 3-meter toe ruler to pull the ground evenly. Effectively prevent the accumulation of Emery materials. After manual leveling, then use a grinder to level the ground. This process effectively improves the flatness. After leveling, the ground is replenished. Second, Emery sprinkling. Prevent after construction is completed. The surface color is uneven. Corner position large equipment leakage and grinding place. Manual trimming is required. Want to make high standard Emery cured floor? The details are the key. The last process of Emery construction, smooth surface. Cross-fit with single and double disc grinder. Repeat back and forth to collect light on the ground. Previously used a grinder. Is the compaction of Emery material to the surface of concrete. In this case, the light is lifted on the surface. Insiders say, the Emery finally appears fish pattern flakes, which is the best state. What do you think? In order to better prevent the ground from contracting and expanding, cause cracking, cut the expansion joint on the ground within 24 hours. It's sewing. Time control can't teach everyone. It's all about experience, because depending on the temperature, concrete setting time is different. After cutting the expansion joint, moisturize the ground with geotextile immediately. It is often said that cracks in Emery are the norm. As long as you control the details, it can be avoided. After half a month of Emery floor maintenance, start the next process immediately. Solidify the floor construction. Since Emery is so standard, the solidified floor must also be connected. This time we use physical dry grinding and curing process. You first grind away the surface of the Emery. In layman's terms, it is to open the pores of the ground. This will better absorb the curing agent. The more the material absorbs, penetrate deeper. The ground is durable. Mop the floor clean before splashing the curing agent. It's deceptively simple. The details have to be well controlled. First, don't spill too much material on the ground at one time. Prevent the accumulation of materials to cause whitening. If the second curing agent is conditional, it is best to use first-line brands. As for what brand, I won't say much here. The third material should be splashed twice. Wait until the first time is dry enough before sprinkling the second material. Fourth, the ground should be kept dry before spilling materials. Wait until the ground is dry enough before proceeding to the next process. Using heavy-duty polishing equipment. Slow polishing the ground back and forth until the ground appears obvious gloss, hardness, and curing agent penetration of ground emery. Harden again, the true sheen thrown out. This does not put any light and polishing liquid to add glory. So, why can some floors become more shiny the more you use them? And some don't light up after half a year, and it quickly returns to its original concrete floor. Although we explained in detail, but you must not follow the video steps casually. Construction can achieve this flatness and overall effect. Requires years of practical experience. 1 minute on stage, 10 years of work under the stage. Make quality. We have seen a lot of problem floors. Smash the ground and redo. It's time-consuming and expensive. Standard version of Emery curing floor construction tutorial. Hope to help friends in need. Thanks for watching.